greater is he that is within you than he that is in the world. The saving coming from outside is not going to do you. It's got to be saving from the inside. So when you find the right you inside, I know you think you're bad. I know you think you're mean. I know you think you're sinful. I know you think all this stuff. But when you get inside, you're going to find there's more power within you than you could ever garner on the outside. I don't care how many guns you done carried, how many folk you done beat up. There ain't no power like the power on the inside, because you can make a mountain move by a spoken word when you find the power from the inside. We find that kind of power, then we can move forward and not go backwards. The right usness. You find the right you on the inside, and that you will grow. And you will find yourself moving exponentially fast. That means you're going, God can't add to you and bring you back. I know it said that all these things will be added unto you, but it's going to feel like multiplication. Your finances, your health, I mean, you talking about instantly, overnight. Because the work is getting here. You get to the inside. Quiet your mind. Forget about what you've been taught. You ain't going to lose nothing by forgetting it for a few minutes. If that's going to mess you up, then what you got ain't nothing. Amen. You know, our kids have a doll or a toy or something, they hold on that thing, you can't hardly get them to put it down. If they can't put it down and then find some joy in it later, it ain't worth nothing. We lay our Bibles down all the time. We come back and pick them up, still good, ain't it? Amen. If I be lifted up, I will draw. Lift up God going to the inner man. Because see that, in order to get here, then you got to cut stuff out. Now you can't listen to it. Everything comes on TV. Now you got to cut stuff out. Now you can't listen to all your friends bellyache about their problems. Because I can't let that go down in me and be concerned about that right now. I can come back and help you a whole lot better later, because if I get involved now, it's just going to be two bellyachers. But if you let me go in and get some power, and I encourage you to do the same, but if you don't have enough, strength, and some people don't have enough strength right then to go, you go. That's why Jesus stole away from his disciples. That's why the Bible says the Spirit led him into the wilderness. But it didn't say the Holy, it said the Holy Spirit, it said the Holy Spirit led him into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. Now why would the Holy Spirit take you to the evil side? No, the Holy Spirit led Jesus within himself so that he could hear his own thinking. Because all of us have to make a decision. Am I living this life for me so that I can become great and gain riches, so that I can have all of the kingdoms of this world? Are we doing this because we want to become magicians and turn stones into bread? Y'all understand what I'm saying? He had to go through his own thought process and figure out, why am I doing this? What was the other one? Said, if you bow down, I give you all the kingdoms of the world. And then then he told him, are we doing this to show people how saved we are? Cast yourself down and watch the angels will come and get you. See, we have to think about that. What are we doing this for? To become famous so people will know who we are? They see you come in, there's deacon so-and-so, there's reverend so-and-so. A lot of times I go to church, I sit down in the back. Unless I'm at home. Like with the baby this morning, most times I get in the back. Now, I don't want to go down there because people want to be recognized. Come on up here. I don't want to sit up there in the front with everybody looking at me. Get enough of that when you're preaching. Sit in the back. I got some work to do on myself, and I don't need to be in front of everybody. I might need to cry my eyes out during the service. I came to be ministered to, not to minister. See, we got to be honest like that. We can't get big-headed and get beyond the people and above the people. We're all the same. I just got a different job. Amen. Just as I got the job to give it, you got the job to get it, and then you got to give it to somebody else. I know I ain't been that long. Is this good to you? Amen. Y'all gonna remember this next Sunday? Do we have to do this again? Well, if we do it again, it doesn't matter. Because what happens is each time you go through it, just like the Bible, the words in the Bible don't change, but every time you read it, you get something different. Amen. And I'm telling you, I'm on fire. I don't know whether I said God, I don't know where this came from, but I like it. We're going to be powerful. What we've been praying for is going to manifest now. Amen. And I ain't talking about in the middle of the year and 2 months later. I'm talking about you may get home this evening and speak something and it come to pass right as you're standing there. And I'm looking for that. Because this whole celebration that we're getting ready to partake of, why we want communion, why we want to have communion with God and it ain't doing us no good. That was one, I might have been a little wild and crazy. He said, well, he was tempting God. I won't tempt God, I was being honest. If I'm going to preach this word and it is going to be of non-effect and people going to stay the same, I stay at home and shut up. I keep going to the club and drinking. Because that was fun. I ain't going to tell no lie. That was fun. Stayed broke half the time, but it still was fun. I mean, you can get broke doing ministry. God promised to give it back. But the way some of us act, I'd rather, shoot, you get more laughs and more smiling faces at the club. Come on, let's just be honest. And people will call their friends. You get a crowd at the club, come to church, call somebody, I don't think I'm going today. My foot hurt, toe, and all this kind of stuff, going to the club. I felt a little bad earlier, but now since you called, I feel better. Still ain't went nowhere, but they feel better already. The idea of going to the club make them feel better. You know so-and-so gonna be there. Woo, we going. Come on, y'all, let's do the table. And if you're mad, you'll get glad. I'm gonna pray for you. Because I know one person is happy. I am. I got it out. Woo! Thank you, the Lord. All those that minister, I know they have to give somebody a word. When you get that word out, you feel better.
Like you giving birth.
Yes, Lord. And you know that if you don't give it the way God told you to give